Hello, friends. Let me hope we are all doing well. Let me hope we are all doing great, and basically everything is fine. So this is Munya Scripts from Munya Scripts. This is Munya Scripts from Munya Scripts Lifestyle and Gara Films Production. And first of all, I would say thank you for having subscribed to the channel that is Munya Scripts Lifestyle. Okay, so let me first upload this video. Today we are going to be looking at 3D, and that is going to be 3D what? 3D modeling and the basics. What do you need to know about 3D modeling, and maybe the other things that you would need to know about 2D, because we have to understand the difference between 3D and then the difference between 3D and the difference between 2D. Okay, so that is to say the difference between 3D and 2D. So that is where we are going to be going. Let me first upload this video. Sorry for that, as we try to catch up. Okay, as we wait for some colleagues that may be in love of this video. So I just want to copy this and place it here, because it is a playlist of videos that I happen to create. Okay, so and the video we are creating is part of this. So these 3 videos that I happen to share first, I was in a lecture teaching my students, but I was in a lecture teaching my students, and I've decided to share these videos. Okay, I decided to share those videos, but as we are discussing, I want to create one overall video that will encompass all the content, okay, that I happen to share in the other videos, and even add in more. Okay, and even add in more to ensure that at least you happen 3D is what the difference, or what is the difference between 3D and 2D. So that is what we are basically going to be looking to see. So that is the lecture, okay, and that is part 3 of that total lecture. And so we are going to be trying to look in more of detail of it. Okay, so just hold on just a little, then I'm going to be sharing everything. I'm still looking for something here, just a little bit. I would want to say is, please endeavor to say that you subscribe. It will be of an advantage to me, because it helps inspire me. It inspires me, seeing that a lot of people are basically watching these videos that I happen to upload. And besides that, I also get encouraged to see, okay, I get encouraged to see people watching my videos, subscribing. It gives me courage to share a lot of stuff that may be of value. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, so let me work on that. I just want to see, to be monitoring this, to ensure that we are live and everything is basically going on well. So that is what I want to basically happen to notice, that everything is going on well. Yeah, we are good. So that is what I want to basically happen to notice. So we are good. So now after that, let us just continue from here. So this is part 3 of the video. Okay, this is part 3 of the video of the subject that we are going to be discussing about, that is 3D modeling. So the first thing, now we are learning in the digital age. Okay, for me, I know what I'm basically trying to teach you, but besides teaching you, I would love to also teach you how to make research on a certain topic that you would want to discover. So if at all I want to study about 3D, I would come to my browser and say, maybe type in what is 3D modeling. So remember, these the websites with these answers are basically created by what? By people. Okay, so you should always remember that, because if I know what 3D is, I can put up my what? My definition, and no one will stop me from putting it there. So it is rather better to research opening different websites, okay, or opening different web pages, then you happen to read through and you get to understand what 3D is. So with Wikipedia, it is saying in 3D computer graphics, modeling is the process of developing a mathematical coordinate, okay, based representation of any surface of an object in 3 dimensions via specialized software by manipulating edges, vertices, and polygons in a simulated 3D space. Okay, so we would copy this as our number 1. So we go to our page and note this. So we are going to come up with a definition that is basically more simple and would hope define basically what 3D is. Okay, what 3D is. So if we are trying to define simulated 3D space, okay, so copy this as. So you get that I was just monitoring to see that sound is on, and let me get this and make it better, because I would want to keep track of what is happening. I may think you are on, yet we are off. So okay, if this is our we've got our first definition of what 3D from Wikipedia. So let us get this and also note this here. So what is what Wikipedia says about it? Okay, so this is how we do research. This is how we should do your research. Maybe that is coursework, maybe that is you want to understand, okay, and make some simple notes so that you can evaluate yourself and you happen to understand something better. So with 3D in computer, because that is already computer graphics, computer generated images, because in real sense they do not exist unless you've just sketched something. Then after sketching it, you now put it into the software and try to digitalize it from pencil sketches or pen sketches to something that is. So besides that, we can now go back this side and maybe say, what does FutureLearn have to say about, because these are websites. So this is a website that tries to define what 3D modeling is. Okay, so we right click on it, then reopen what on another platform. Okay, so futurelearn.com, what does it have to say about? Slower, but my internet is a little bit slower, but it is well website. So what is 3D website and what is it? What is it used for? Okay, 3D modeling. Okay, so we leave it to load. The internet is a little bit slow. So we remove these tabs that we are not using. So we like remove the tabs that we are not using. So we go back to the other side. Okay. So we go back to the other side. So okay, so we go back to the other side. That is my okay. So he's talking what is 3D modeling and what is it used for. Okay, so with this, the tab of contents, what is 3D modeling? So he says, let's start with a 3D modeling definition. 3D modeling is the process of creating three-dimensional representations of an object or surface. 3D models are made within computer-based 3D modeling softwares with Explorer, which so this is so far the best definition that we can happen to go with, because with 3D